I can lead.
Let's do it. All right, Pablo.
All right, good morning, guys. We're gonna go in the order that subconscious the um, the Discord channel is showing from top left to right. Um, so that'll be Abdelrahman. Is that right? Sorry, I want to pronounce that correctly. And also, welcome. I don't think this is. I don't think we've ever connected.
I have been here multiple times.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay.
He
Um,
usually has his camera off.
Oh, I see,
This
I
this
see,
Yeah,
is
I
yeah.
this is
see,
why
I
it's
see.
so
Okay,
important for everyone to have their camera on.
there we go. Lesson learned. Well, welcome back. Um, you'll be the first. Let's be really efficient with our stand-ups. 2 minutes max. So provide an update of what you've been working on. Please include if you have any blockers that we can address after everyone has done their stuff, and what you're going to be working on throughout the week. And then if you have a demo, please refrain from going into it until after everyone has done their stand up. Okay. 2 minutes. That's the goal.
Yeah, okay. You can call me Mo, by the way. I think it will be easy for you.
Mo.
Yeah, yeah.
Mo. Okay. Nice to meet you again, Mo.
Thank you, Pablo. So for me, I was working on the Cloud Run deployment to be specific, fixing the issue that we have when we use containers, even with Kubernetes or Cloud Run services provided by GCP. But no hope, it didn't work. I have been working on this for 2 weeks, but still experiments are taking too much time than expected. It's like taking 10 minutes plus, and the current setup is taking like from 2 to 3 minutes. So I did a lot of work on this, and it's no chance to get it done. To be honest, I'm not sure why this happening, as containerization is the most popular concept right now in the world, but I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe the current setup or writing too much logs, and in the same time we need to sync this with 1DB. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. So for now, I'm gonna stop working on this right now, as it will be time wasting. Yeah, I think that's it from my side.
That is a
Go
tricky
back
problem.
again.
We've had so many people trying to fix that.
To be honest, I did a lot of experiments, but no hope. None of them works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Going back again to Pablo.
All right. Let's go. Next person on the list is Ambuj Haku.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Ambuj, and I'm an intern here. I haven't started with any tasks as of yet. I'm still trying to figure out what would be a priority task that I could probably work upon. So I still need some guidance on that, I would say.
Ambuj, welcome. Um,
Ah,
yes, we should do that. Last week was your onboarding, which was good. I'm glad
yes,
we got all of that out of the way. Um, let's maybe schedule a session with Madi is out today. Um, um, let's maybe schedule a session tomorrow with Madi and Subodh. In the
sure.
meantime, I would say let's go through the GitHub, not the GitHub, excuse me, the GitHub projects, and see if you can find some high priority tasks in there that kind of interest you. Um, but
Sure. Yeah,
we are in parallel. This is something that I was doing this weekend and last week, coming up with a 100-day plan for you. So that's good. Enjoy
sure.
enjoy the time
That
reading
sounds
our
good.
documentation in the meantime.
All right, sure. Yeah, sure, definitely. I'll look into it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Avi, you're next.
I have. We used to do gratitude on Mondays. We didn't do gratitude on Mondays. But I have spent the last 2 or 3 days working on onboarding and mostly a lot of like HR and operations tasks. Um, Last week we put out, I think, something like 5 offers for the new program. We got 5 acceptances. 5 or 6, I forget actually if we sent out the sixth one, but we should have sent out at least 6. Um, so folks are starting today, tomorrow, and next Monday. So expect to see some new faces. I was working on 100-day plans to get them onboarded, as well as some ticket writing. But most of last week um, was recruiting. Um, yeah, it was mostly recruiting. We did some work on documentation with Fern. We did some work on um, um, some channel partnerships, which Pablo invited me to, but those were all kind of secondary. My objective for the next 2 days is to complete a first pass of our roadmap, linking AHA with our GitHub projects, and getting a 100-day plan drafted for each of the new hires, with each of the relevant folks. So Subodh and Pablo and Mahdi, I'm going to be sitting with you to help with that this week, or over the next 2 days.
Okay, I'll go next. Really, really busy week. We're starting our partnership with bside.io this week. That's why we have heavily prioritized and have been prioritizing onboarding content for prospective users, as well as new clients coming in. We also have a great released version of onboarding guides that are within the app, which is great. So we're in the final touches there, which is exciting. Also drafted an investor update. Not sure if that's been published, Avi. That was done really late on Friday. Outreach. I do have a question and an ask. I have 2 actually. First one, Emil, who we got a verbal confirmation last week. I'd like to send today some sort of Stripe invoice or subscription link or something, because the price is not going to be the standard 1,000. The second ask is recording for Bain Consulting. It's been probably like 7 days since our last meeting with them. I want to have some sort of asset that I can share with them that would be relevant, that they've been asking, to kind of push that deal forward. And it's an asset that could be used for many other prospects as well. So those are my 2. And as Avi mentioned, lots of meetings around interviews. We have an account executive open job requisition. We want someone who's tenured, who has a Rolodex, who has relationships in the industry, and that can hopefully accelerate deal creation, and then we can empower them to close. So that's the strategy, and we're working on that as we speak. Go ahead, Sarah.
Avi and I didn't get to meet this morning to align on what we're doing, but we're going to do that, and then I'll know exactly. But I'm just going to be following him in meetings, supporting him and supporting the team. This morning, I listened to a podcast by 2 partners at Deloitte. I didn't know Deloitte had a podcast, but it was really, I used that as like a way to connect with them on LinkedIn after being like, I listened to the podcast, would love to hear more about AI. But they talked about how they're thinking about helping, I guess, with consulting with data for their clients as like AI progresses. So there might be some information there that can help us with thinking about go-to-market strategies or just getting like knowing how they're thinking about it if we ever want to, if we have meetings with them in the future, etc. So yeah, always cool. So road or public.
Take it away, Subodh.
Uh, this week, the week had just started, so haven't done anything. But last week we did do something. So at least from our side, me and Mari, we changed the backend to automatically detect continuous versus non-continuous variables, and accordingly, the other week has done the analytics and the UI changes. Fortunately, Mari is away on engagement, so we'll test that tomorrow, end to end. And yeah, in the meantime, work with other stuff. So one of the other things that I was just basically coding and playing today is that, so we have price, right, or any continuous variables. Can we automatically put some sort of unassumed functional form and capture as many sort of segments within price? So maybe it's like generally we assume that, okay, price goes up, we're gonna buy less, like it's negatively correlated. But maybe in some region it's not. It will literally have no impact on your choice because it's plain. And then maybe it goes down, then it flattens out. So if we have to do those kind of calculations, how can we do that? So I'm just playing around with some code, putting some functional form to see how can that be incorporated into the whole analytics. And so yeah, those are some other things. What else? And I don't know, Tatvik, if you found a R code for latent class.
To be honest, I haven't really looked into that yet.
Okay. So let me know either way. Otherwise, then I'll basically integrate my Python code for now if we can't find anything in R. So yeah, and nothing much then. The week just started, like I said. So I'll push on to Suhani.
Hi everyone. I've been working on calculating beta values for the Hayne-Miller survey, and the values that were generated were pretty large. So me and Subodh are working on normalizing the values, and I will also be working on updating Fern with our knowledge base documents and our API documentation as well.
That's exciting. I'm so excited to have documentation. I think it's such an important part of the product. Suhani, if you need help from anybody at all, don't be afraid to deputize them to help you.
Sure. On to you, Tatvik.
Guess I'm next. Happy Monday, everyone. As Subodh mentioned, we have now multiple continuous variables in the analytics, so I changed the code accordingly. What I'm really looking forward is testing the whole thing from experiment generation to the analytics to make sure the analytics is bug-free. So yeah, once we do that, I'm sure I'll find like a bug or two, so we can fix them as quickly as possible and hopefully push everything to test next.
When do you think we can push things to test?
I think that's a question to to support as well. I think if we push everything to dev, like by tomorrow, I'll need literally like 2 hours to 3 hours to test everything. And I think we are good to push the test, right? After that. I don't think I need any like further like big changes. If there will be a bug, it will be like something small to fix. So
Okay.
on my part.
I want to have our party. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, just to confirm. In Talk to Big, thank you, and Dev Team, thank you so much for adding all these updates. So just to confirm, you are making another release from Dev to test, and then it'll be there for a week for QA QC, and then it'll progress to production. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, it's looking really good, by the way. I keep saying this every time. I try to burn it, I try to kill it, and it's still alive somehow. So it's a great sign. So then the release to production is what we need to really celebrate, right? Like, because that's what the client sees, not the test environment. Got it. Thank you. I think, is that everyone? Suhani
Yes.
went.
Yeah.
Ambujaku. Any demos? Any high fives? Any outstanding questions? Or I guess next steps that you want to align with the person that you can meet with?
I would say
Say
Pablo.
now.
Pablo, I'm grateful to you for the investor update and for helping with all of the new recruiting interviews. That was really helpful. Sarah, thank you for helping me with all of the onboarding and getting all of the welcome packages out to the new folks. That's been really good. And then maybe this week we can celebrate our first direct sale.
On that note, can Avi, can you connect with me after this meeting so that we can get Stripe in order, send that out, and then talk about Bain?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Any other updates or demos or questions or anything for stand-up? Awesome. Very well run. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.